Hey guys, we're back here. My name is Anthony. As you guys know, I'm here with the man of the hour, Aaron, and of course, Steven over there.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
So we're gonna be starting off today's
Come here, Goer.
conversation with a very debatable topic. We're gonna be talking about the AFC South and I'm gonna be starting off talking about the Indianapolis Colts, which a lot of people are talking about with the coming back in of Andrew Luck. And I just want to start off by saying that Andrew Luck is a great quarterback, top quarterback in the league, but I honestly believe that they are going to go 6-10 this season coming up.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
6 and
Continue,
10.
So,
Wait. Hold on, Steven. Let's give him a chance to explain himself.
Yes, please.
before you guys throw me under the mud, let me just throw out a little pointers here. All right, so Indianapolis Colts were 26 in points allowed last year. They allowed over 6,000 yards. They were 25th in rushing yards, so they're giving up yards. They can't stop the run, and I'm pretty sure they can't stop the pass because they only have one good quarter. So, I mean, whatever.
He's hurt all the time.
He's always hurt. So, I mean, they can't stop the run, and they can't even start the run either. They haven't been able to start the run since Peyton Manning was there. I mean, they got Frank Gore who can't stay on the field and hasn't been good in about 4 years.
He had a decent year last year.
I don't know, man.
He has the chance to pass some all-time rushing leaders this year. If he runs for the same amount of yards he ran for last year, he'll jump from like 19th all the way up to like 14th on the all-time rushing list, I believe.
Hey, he could run the same thing he did last year, but the stats show that they were 29th in rushing yards with only 1,400 rushing yards in total for the whole season. Okay, so I mean, I don't mean to be that guy, but yeah, I got them going 6-10. I got them losing to Denver, the Jaguars, Texans, Chiefs, Green Bay, Steelers, Jets, and Raiders. Those are 8 games that I have stamped on that they are definitely going to lose in my mind. And the two are just going to mix in there with other teams that, just come up with an upset. So,
Wow. So who do you got
you
for
guys
the
can
division?
pitch in. Maybe I'm a little crazy here.
Okay, well, I know
got
Steven's pretty
Houston winning
high
the
on the
division.
Colts. So why don't
Yes,
you,
I am.
I'm going to let you take this one, Steven. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Bold prediction. Andrew Luck carries his team to the postseason. They win the division, and he's the MVP.
Oh.
Yes, I said it. MVP.
MVP.
I don't know. I like his relationship with Hilton and Moncrief keeps increasing. Yes, I know the team is not great, but Andrew Luck is a top 5 quarterback in the league. I believe he's elite. I'm very high on him, and I feel like it's on him this year. If he stays healthy and carries that team, I believe in Andrew Luck. I believe the MVP this year.
Geico Caveman winning the MVP. That's interesting.
Geico
Hold me to it.
Caveman. Oh.
And I missed.
Steven,
Oh man.
you miss a field goal every
listen.
video, dude.
Every game. Thanks. I'm nervous switch.
Okay.
All right, well, I don't really have an
do you have
opinion
any-
on the Colts. I'm
any
just going to say that I think they're going to go 8-8 just like they did last year. Just because, not saying that Andrew Luck isn't a good quarterback, because we all know he's a good quarterback. It's just who they have to play. Like, even if they had some of those games at home, it might be a different story. But the amount of, the difficulty of the road games they have this year is just ridiculous.
Lambeau Field.
It's just not. It's not even just because of the Colts. If anybody had that schedule, then it's just brutal, man. So I think Andrew Luck's gonna have a bounce back year. He has to take care of the ball. He's shown that he can take care of the ball, but that was a 40 touchdown, 16 interception like 1 year. The other couple years weren't that great stats wise. I mean, the yards were, but the touchdown to interception ratio wasn't 40-16 like it was for 1 year. But I got him going 8-8. That defense just isn't good enough to hold people to low amounts of points. And what was that?
Oh man, not
He threw it right. He threw it right to you, man.
So who do you guys have winning the division?
I have Houston taking the division
I have
again.
Houston as well.
And I think the division's gonna play out exactly how it did last year. Houston 9-7, Colts 8-8, Jaguars right there, and the Titans again.
Jaguars improving, young team. I like where
Jaguars
they're headed.
improving immensely on the defensive side of the ball. Signings,
Yes.
draft picks, you name
spending money.
Prince of
I like
Mukamara,
where they're headed. I like where they're
Giants,
headed. I really
Gibson
do.
I've been a little
from
Jaguars fan
Cleveland.
since, the Gerard days, so and the Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, he has a little
I'm a
soft
little-
spot for
I'm a
the
little-
Jags out of
little,
Jacksonville.
Yeah, man,
a
like I
little happy
said,
for the
man.
Jaguars.
Like I said, go ahead,
I
man.
don't know. I think there's too much pressure on them. Honestly, I like their team. They're very talented. They're very young, but if they don't perform, Gus Bradley is out of there. He's fired.
All I know
So
is I was
believe-
watching the game on Sunday, and they were getting the work from Andy Dalton. They got that work.
Yeah,
And it was the
there's a lot
first
of
team
pressure on
defense.
them.
It's not like it was the scrubs. It was the first team, and they got that work.
I don't know. That offense is gonna turn a little bit more elite now with Chris Ivory and T.J. Yelton. They got Allen Robinson, which is an up and coming wide receiver. I advise all of you
Allen
to take a
boys.
closer look at him.
The Allen boys. Allen Hurns, Allen Robinson. Oh.
And Blake Bortles is another one that gets a little pick friendly, but I believe he,
But
Turn
you
it
know,
down
there's
a little
nothing
bit
wrong
this
with
year.
there's nothing wrong with throwing picks early in your career. That just means you're not afraid to take shots down the field. 'Cause Peyton Manning threw hella picks when he came into the league, and look how he turned out.
still throwing picks at the end, like you start when you leave.
Doesn't, he got another Super Bowl at
What
the
about
end.
the Titans, guys?
I mean, there's not really much
Marcus
to say about the
Mariota.
Titans. I mean, you can say that they got Marcus Mariota, who's going to get more comfortable in the system. They got DeMarco Murray from the Eagles. That was almost another pick.
Yes, sir. Fourth. That would have been the fifth.
But, I mean, they got DeMarco Murray. They got Marcus Mariota. They drafted Derrick Henry. The defense is a little rocky. I mean, they're just not a good team. We can't just say. I mean, they're not like.
They're in the right direction. They have a pretty good, solid team. They're just a little bit young, and I believe their receiving core is just a little too weak to compete with the teams in this league. I mean, you have Delaney Walker as the tight end, but other than that, I mean, who does Marcus Mariota have to throw the ball to?
I don't even
There's
know.
not a
Do
lot
they
of star
have?
power on
They
that.
have. What's the guy's name? He used to play for Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? Leonard Hankerson, I think his name
Yeah.
Oh,
is. But
that's who you're gonna preach for.
I don't know, dude. I mean, that's on them. So
He's just a big guy. That's all he is. He was
Just a
with
big
Atlanta.
guy, so-
We saw a lot of him.
yeah, but like more on Houston though. So Steven has the Colts taking the division. Cerebral has the Colts stinking it up in the division. So in Houston, that signing of Brock Osweiler, what do you guys think the expectation of Brock Osweiler is this year after signing that contract?
Super
Like, do you
high.
think a lot of the pressure's on him? Do you think he's going to play with a chip on his shoulder? Because the Broncos
going
wouldn't give him a
offseason.
contract? Or, I mean, what are you guys thinking about Osweiler?
I'll start it off. Huge expectations, a lot of pressure. But Osweiler was cool, calm, and collective in Denver. I feel like he will play with a bit of a chip on his shoulders. He has a lot to prove, and he knows this. He has D-Hop out there, one of the best wide receivers in the game right now. Lamar Miller, who came from Miami, barely getting touches, and now he's going to get a lot more touches. So he has a legitimate running back, legit wide receiver. I like where they're going. Good defense, good O-line, good D-line. He has a good team around him, so he has a lot to
It might be the
prove.
best D-line in the game. Wilfork,
Probably.
Watt, Clowney.
Clowney stays healthy this year.
You will
Ridiculous.
actually see what he's about.
Brian
Yes.
Cushing,
So
Joseph
So
Corner.
the team is ready for him. He just has to perform. Simple as that.
Which is why they went and got him, which makes sense.
I think
Good.
the expectations on Brock Osweiler are immense. I mean, to me, he pretty much just left Denver because he didn't want to be in the shadow of Peyton Manning. So he went to Houston. He went to be with a complimentary coach that is a very good
Oh
quarterback
no!
coach.
Oh, yo, Yo, they drop
What
stuff
happened
every
when you guys
video, dude. I'm telling you, every
Oh my
time,
God.
man. They drop. There was no one around him, and he just dropped it. Not even like.
Oh, okay. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has a good opportunity. We're gonna see what he's about. He has a big arm. They made some great acquisitions in the free agent market and in the draft. And Hopkins is real. I mean,
Yeah, he really is.
I'm from New York. I was watching that Jet game. He burned Darrell Revis, and we all know how good he is.
Ooh, what move was
Hopkins is
that?
no joke.
Nah. Well, there you go. My bold prediction: the Colts, Andrew Luck MVP. These guys have the Texans. Jaguars headed in the right direction.
You know, 6-10, stinking up the joint.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Caveman beard.
I will hold you to that, and you guys can hold me to the MVP.
Yeah, I will hold you to the MVP, and I will hold you, Cerebral, to the 6-10. So I guess we're just gonna have to find out
You don't have to hold me
when
to
the season
anything.
ends.
It's in 6-10. That's
So,
all you need to know.
so I'm just gonna have to hold you to those predictions. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how the season plays out. Now, look, I'd like for you guys to leave a comment in the comment section on what you guys think the expectation for the Colts will be this year. I would like to hear from you guys. We'll read through them, and then we'll see whose side are you on. If you're on the side that they're going to flop, or if you're on the side that they're going to come back almost with a vengeance with their quarterback being back and actually staying healthy this year. So if you guys did like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment like I said. So you guys got any little outros you want to do about the Colts? I know you guys are kind of battling there a little bit.
MVP. That's all I gotta say.
That's all I got.
Starting the chants now. MVP. MVP. Remember that.
All right, well, you guys heard it. You guys heard it here first. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video. I believe we're going to do the AFC North, and there's a team that's pretty close to Steven's heart in that division. We're going to leave that a secret until that video comes out. So, all right, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, guys.
All right, guys. See you.
Take it easy.